Badgermax High School Hoops, presented by Champion Windows, is brought to you in part by Badgermax Premium Sports Drinks. Champion Windows, every home needs a champion. Menards, save big money at Menards. Goodwill and the power of work. And by the Milwaukee Bucks.
Our Badgermax High School Hoops game, presented by Champion Windows, takes us to Racine tonight. We're in the Eagles' Nest at Case High School in Racine as we get set for Racine Park taking on the Case Eagles. As we get our look here tonight from the Case Fieldhouse, and here we've got the parting of the Red Sea here. Watch this. It's part of our Champion Windows fan cam tonight, brought to you by Champion Windows. Every home needs a champion. How about that?
It worked. It worked for Moses back when, too.
A little bit of everything here tonight. John Weiser, Dave Rail back with you. And you want to talk? Oh, they had the opportunity and
just got a little bit rushy. You got to make sure when you get that loose ball. Here, Case takes on the tip, gets the ball. Reiser's going to come up with it and makes an ill-advised pass on the steal by Caldwell, who will go to the line for the bonus here, and this is the last bonus. It'll be 2 shots after this. A big spark for Riverside coming back and taking the lead.
Champion Windows brings you a look at some of the crazies in our crowd tonight. Our fan cam brought to you by Champion Windows. Every home needs a champion. Oh, Champion Windows brings you a look at some of the crazies in our crowd tonight. Fan cam brought to you by Champion Windows. Every home needs a champion. And waved that one off. Jalen Stephen Holmes touched it while it was in the cylinder.
Yeah, and Coach Riley knows that he was, but the effort is there, and that's good that he's down there, and he doesn't know whether it's going in there. He does get the hand in. It probably would have went in the basket.
We'll step out. 16 all East and Central tonight. Our Badgermax High School Hoops presented by Champion. Close one tonight here at Brookfield Central. Lancers and Spartans tonight. Second time around between these two schools in the Greater Metro Conference. Well, coming up during our Badgermax High School Hoops presented by Champion Windows halftime report, we'll highlight our Milwaukee Bucks Scholar Athlete of the Week and talk with Kevin Mazza from Badgermax. And Champion Windows brings you a look at some of our crazies in the crowd tonight. Our fan cam brought to you by Champion Windows. Every home needs a champion. Well, tune in next week on a special day. That'll be next week, Thursday, a special edition of Badgermax High School Hoops presented by Champion Windows. We head to Whitefish Bay as the Blue Dukes host the Grafton Blackhawks. That'll be next Thursday night at 7 right here on My24. For our entire My24 sports team, Dave Rail, Kara, John Weiser saying good night from Brook Central, where tonight the Lancers knock off the Spartans 53-52. Until next week, thanks for tuning in. Champion Windows brings you a look at some of the crazies in our crowd tonight. The fan cam brought to you by Champion Windows. Every home needs a champion. We can only hope we can bring you this much excitement next week. We're in our own stopping grounds, Dave. Racine Park squares off against Racine Case. That's next Friday at 7 right here on My24.
Go out of his way to get his 5th foul, so he hung in there extremely well and got the basket.
And Benchwall on the other end with a strong finish, and one more coming up from the stripe.
One could make, here we go on the entry pass, and he was ripped on the wrist, and his strength just powers that ball up into the basket, and the game is going to be won and lost most likely at the foul line now. He went from the wing with one dribble, a pull down to the middle of the lane, and a spin move with a drop right in the basket. Here we go again. You see the catch, the dribble, and now the pull down. No travel at all on that particular play. He covers a ton of ground and lays it in the basket with the left hand. The biggest shot maybe of the year so far for Grafton.
Tune in next week, Badgermax High School Hoops presented by Champion Windows. We head west to Brookfield, the Battle of Brookfield, as East takes on Central. That'll be next Friday at a special time, next Friday night at 8. right here on My 24. My thanks tonight to Kara, to Dave Rail, and our entire My 24 sports crew here tonight. John Weiser saying good night from Washington High School, Riverside, the 2-point victory over Milwaukee, Washington. Until next Friday, thanks for tuning in to Badgermax High School Hoops, presented by Champion Windows.
Badgermax High School Hoops, presented by Champion Windows, is brought to you in part by Badgermax Premium Sports Drinks. Champion Windows, every home needs a champion. Menards, save big money at Menards. Goodwill and the power of work. And by the Milwaukee Bucks.